What's up? Happy Tuesday, you freaking awesome person you are. Coming in live for the breakfast show. If it's your first time ever being a part of a breakfast show, in the comments, drop new if you're brave enough. Ooh, I would love to know where you're coming in from. Where do you live? What state are you in? No, I am not a creep. I'm in Michigan. You don't have to tell me your address. It is 9:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm on the East Coast, I think, right? Am I on the East Coast? Well, I'm Eastern, so I'm Eastern Time. If you are returning, you're like, what's up, breakfast show? Happy Tuesday in the comments. Hi, Timmy. Hello, Mama QB. We got lots of newbies on this morning. This is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna make breakfast this morning, literally, but on top of it, we're gonna talk about some empowering news, like literally mind-boggling. I just got done. If you know me, I'm like an Audible book junkie. After struggling to drop 30 pounds after having a child, I got into Audible books and I have never stopped listening to them. So I listened this morning, and some of the stuff that I learned, I'm going to share with you. Hi from Georgia. So nice to have you. If you're new, drop new in the comments. Say hello. Love to know where you're coming in from. I would love to welcome you to the breakfast show. I truly wholeheartedly believe that you stumbled across this episode for a reason. All right. So we're going to cover some making breakfast. We're going to talk all things, 3 things that I started doing on these, literally a level of taking me from struggling for 11 months. And when I say struggle, I hate a scale. I think the scale's stupid. But if you take measurements and your clothes don't change and you don't lose inches, hi from Toronto, something isn't right. So I ended up 11 months in, listen to this. I went to a funeral, I almost said. I went in for a physical, got a clean bill of health. My doctor brought up a term, metformin, so I Googled it as she left the room. And coming to find out, can you comment on Facebook so I can see if I can see the comments today? I really pray that I can. So coming to find out, I said heck to the no. I went and got Audible books. I've listened to more than I can count on my fingers and my toes now. And I came to find out why I wasn't losing weight. And I can probably sit down with you for 30 seconds and figure out what it is that you might not be doing as well and unleash that. And it'll start melting off. If you haven't done my 60-second quiz, make sure you either drop quiz in the comments. Actually, the comments disappear. In your web browser, it's a 60-second quiz to kind of unleash and biohack what it is that you can start doing today. You can find that in your web browser, michellesquiz.com. So there's no apostrophe, there's no spaces, MICHELLES, quiz.com. That's where you can find that. Highly recommend doing that to get your clarity and answers within 60 seconds. And we're gonna jump in and talk about 3 things. So I don't know, Cindy, can you comment? Because I wanna see if I can see the comments. We're gonna talk about 3 things. So I don't know if you wanna write this down, or you can always follow me on Instagram and Facebook and catch this on the replay if you're following me. So if you're not following me really quick, drop in the comments, hit the follow button so I can see you follow me, okay? Hit the add friend button. On the breakfast show, we have so much fun together. So number 1 is protein, okay? Today we're gonna set a goal. Oh, good, it worked, Cindy. Today we're gonna set a goal to have 20 to 30 grams of protein every meal, every snack. Okay, drop a 1 if you commit. I'm telling you, if you can do this for 24 hours, how you will feel tomorrow will blow your mind. Drop a 1. You're not alone. I'm going to do it with you this entire freaking day. You'll never be alone, okay? Number 2 is water, okay? Tell me how many ounces of water you think that you need to have each and every day. How many ounces of water, okay? Drop it in the comments for me. That number is actually half of your weight in ounces of water. I was literally only drinking water when I brushed my freaking teeth. I went from the girl who used to have 20 to 30 grams of protein total in a day to 20 to 30 grams of protein with all my meals and snacks. So I'm telling you that if you're on the struggle bus, you've got a lot of hope, okay? So half of your weight in ounces of water, set a timer. Right now, go into your phone as if you're gonna set an alarm. Water is how you burn fat. Every 90 minutes, stop, drop, and drink for 15 seconds. Timid, you can't say that you struggle. You have to say, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful now that I am drinking half of my weight, which is blank, in ounces of water every single day. Set the timer for 90 minutes. Stop, drop, get a bottle, drink it for 15 seconds, and just repeat it. You can't fail unless you don't take action. And today we talked about action on my stories. We talked about how I woke up and my alarm went off at 6:20, and Jeff and Bella went to a movie last night till 11:30. So I'm in bed and I keep hearing and thinking, okay, are they home yet? Are they home yet? So I didn't sleep. 11:30 comes around and Bella comes in the room and she goes, Mama, don't tell honey that I came in here, but we're home and I just want to say I love you. So that's at midnight. So my alarm goes off at 6:20 because listen, to go to a class at the gym, because I know today I usually teach on Tuesdays. Okay, listen to this. I usually teach and do the workout with them. Well, Bella has a post-op appointment for her ears at 11:15. I knew that if I didn't go to a class, I would put it on the back burner. I'd be dragging booty all day long. I probably wouldn't make it to my workout. I'd feel like absolute crap. So instead, I just did it. So I'm walking in the gym yawning, and I'm like, the first 10 minutes. Now I'm so fired up, like my blood is flowing. If you knew how I felt the other day when I didn't work out when I was traveling, I never really take rest days. I felt horrible. So for the water, that's what we're going to do. Number 3, your mindset. You can't be saying things like, I struggle, I can't, I'm a binge addict. Your mind doesn't care what you plant. It doesn't care at all. What you plant, it's going to bring. You want to plant positivity? Let's freaking grow. You want to plant negativity? It's going to grow like a freaking algae. Just like the land, the farmer goes to his land and he plants corn. Here's your beautiful corn. He plants nightshade poison. Here you go, farmer. Your mind is the same. So there's a book I want to recommend to you. If you struggle with binge eating, sugar addiction, snacking, low motivation, struggle with water, struggle with protein, are you ready for it? It's called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. That book took me from zero to frickin' hero. And you might be like, a Audible book, Michelle? I dare you. I double dog dare you because it transformed me. 97% of your goals are coming from your mindset, what you tell yourself, what you believe about yourself, what you heard 10, 15, 20 years ago from someone isn't true. You can rewrite that story to look and sound exactly how you want it to sound. Okay? And we're going to talk about insoluble and soluble fiber. Change your paradigm, change your life. Silverman, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor, Audible. Get it on Amazon. Run there, commit to 10 minutes a day, put a sticky note in your car, and instead of the radio, listen to that book 10 minutes. It'll blow your mind, okay? Insoluble and soluble fibers, the last thing before we jump in and start talking about some biohacks around protein. Literally, how cool would it be to be able to go to a label and be like, this is high protein? Because you're going to find that out in about 60 seconds. Drop a heart. Drop a heart if you're like, show me the frickin' way. Okay? Insoluble and soluble fiber. If you are struggling right now, be real in the comments. Drop a 0. If you have any type of inflammation. You don't have any inflammation? Bloating? Irregular bowel movements? You're not going at least once or twice a day? Foul smelling gas? Weird noises going on in your stomach area? That's a direct correlation to being deficit in insoluble and soluble fiber. Let me tell you something. I used to think that I could take like phyto greens and phyto reds to be able to have my fiber. You can't. All the Audible books I've listened to, I'm not an expert, but these experts rock my world. You're supposed to be getting 6 cups total of fiber through fruits and veggies. I was getting none. I was afraid of carbs. I would look at carbs and I would put weight on. One week I put on 5 pounds, the next week I'd lose 6 pounds, and the next week I'd be up 10 pounds. It was insane. So how many cups today out of 6 cups you're supposed to be getting are you committing to? Are you making a priority? Because when you make it a priority to pick your child up from camp or school, it happens. You got to do it, right? Well, how many cups are you going to make a priority today? It can be 6 cups of leafy greens. It can be 4 cups of vegetables, 2 cups of fruit. It can be 3 cups of fruit, 3 cups of veggies. You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. Hi, Angie. You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. Did we hear that? You never want more than 3 cups of fruit. Your fruit, berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Why? highest fiber, highest antioxidants. Let me share something with you. Did you know when food has fiber in it, it deletes the carbohydrates? So if there's 20 grams of carbs in fruit, but 15 grams of fiber, you're left with 5 net carbs. Did you know that? So are you committing this morning to any fruits and vegetables with me today? Because I don't happen to see any in the comment section. I'm committing to 6. 6 cups. I'm going to see the number 6 in my mind every time I go to eat today. Every single time. So those are the 3 things we're going to dive into and we're going to crush. Again, if you didn't do my 60-second quiz in your browser, if you just put michellesquiz.com, you're going to have answers in less than 60 seconds that are going to take your results, whether it's body composition, weight loss, energy, sleep, hormones, gut, from 0 to hero. It's just michellesquiz.com in your web browser. So let's tune in and let's make breakfast together. Number 1 thing we want to focus on. Are you ready or are you ready? When you look at the back of something, I need you to help me though, because I know how to do this. I need you to tell me how to do it. So if I look at the back at this handy dandy bar, I'm going to ask you to cover the last number of calories. Okay. So there's 150 calories. Cover the last number for me. That's all I'm asking you. You have 150 calories. I'm telling you to take your finger and cover the last number. When you covered the last number, what do you see? What do you see? Well, we see 15. This means this bar, to be a good bang for your buck, should have 15 grams of protein. So let's head over to where it says protein in bold. Hi from California. Hi, Karen. Hi, Kimberly. Is there 15 grams or more? Protein has 28 grams. This bar is a protein. This is a great protein. 0 sugar, 28 grams of protein. I eat it within 30 minutes of waking up. I believe in 30-30, which is 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. Why? I'm the girl who literally pokes my finger, tries everything like intermittent fasting. I try things for you. Takes my blood and realizes my body reacted best when I did that. 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up, healthier glucose levels all day long. Okay. This David bar you only find online. Drop David in the comments. I'm more than happy to share him with you. There's 0 grams of sugar, 150 calories, 28 grams of protein. You burn over 25 calories just by eating David. The best is cinnamon roll. I can't lie. It's cinnamon roll, then chocolate brownie batter, then cake batter, then cookie dough. Okay? What's a little pokey thing that you use I could order? It's from Amazon. It's just a blood sugar. It comes in a kit, the blood sugar kit, and that's the Lancet. It comes all together in this cute little package, but I'm a little bit of a train wreck and lose everything and don't put lids on things, so that's me. So here's the deal. Thebreakfastshow.net, because all the comments will disappear. Hi, Deborah. Right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has David Bar. I'm sorry for like all this stuff all over this. This is kind of how I roll. So if I laminated it and had pretty flowers everywhere, that wouldn't be me. And I like to show up real and vulnerable because I am a human and my life in my kitchen is not perfect. Okay. So thebreakfastshow.net has David. Every time you use that link, you get free shipping. So if you go there and you're like, oh, I need new bars. I wish I would have. You have free shipping every time. Thebreakfastshow.net. Okay? You will see David. So let's try one more time. So I'm going to grab handy dandy cheese. There's 80 calories in one slice. 80 calories. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Jamie, Lisa, and Rachel. If I tell you to cover the last number of calories, what do you see? Take your finger, take the 80, and cover the last number. What will you have? What will you have? 8. If I go to protein, is there 8 or more? 5. Uh-oh. What happens when we don't have 8 or more, but we want to have cheese? You go to serving size. There's 10 servings per container. Serving size is 1 slice. You cut it in half. You have a half a slice of cheese. You can still have all your favorite foods. Let's try one more. We covered the last number of calories in Greek yogurt. This has 150 calories. Oh, we already did that one. We can't do another 150. Okay, let's take this. Calories. I need you to cover the last number of 60. Cover the last number of 60 calories. What are you left with? Cover the last number of 60 for me. What are you left with? 60. 6, right? Go to protein. Is there 6 or more? 14. This is an amazing bang for your buck. Yay! 14. If it didn't have 6 or greater, serving size is 1 container. You'd have half the container. What does this tell us? Are you snacking on almonds, cashews, pistachios, trail mix, chia seeds? Tell me in the comments if you're snacking on olives, olive oil. What this tells us is that those are all fat. Listen. There's 9 calories per gram of fat, 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein. Uh-oh, our fats are double. So if I were snacking on almonds, pistachios, cashews, trail mix, almonds, avocados, any type of nut butter, any type of seeds, any type of chia seeds, I'm not going to get my 20 to 30 grams of protein. Unless I was eating 800 calories worth. Let's break it down. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is about 180 to 200 calories. You cover that last number. You have 18 or you have 20. You go to protein, there's about 5 to 7 grams. Serving size is 2 tablespoons. You would cut it in half and have 1 tablespoon. You can still have the almonds, the pistachios, the cashews, the avocados, the cheese, the butters, the seeds. You gotta cut it in half because there's 9 calories per gram of fat. If your meals are being trumped by fat calories instead of being the same as protein calories or less, you're not going to lose weight. Why? Glucose levels will spike. You'll be deficit in protein. Your body won't be going through the feeling of satiety. You will be told to feed your body even though you just ate. You won't feed it. It'll go into starvation mode and your next meals will be stored as fat. That is what we are living in every day. I really couldn't even look at you and tell you how many grams of protein you need. No one can. It depends on how much food you're putting in your mouth every day. How much energy? Energy is calories. How many calories are you putting in your mouth every day? It's different today than it was yesterday. It's different tomorrow than it was today. The only way we can do that is by looking at your food through a percentage. See, we hear the term portion control. It's not about how many times you eat a day. I don't care if you eat 4 times a day, 7 times a day, or 1 time a day. Did 30% of the calories you put in your mouth come from grams of protein? Did it? Did 40% or less come from fats and carbs? If you're not balanced day in and day out on average with this, your body will not lose weight. I teach this in 7 days. I've had over 1,200 students do my power play. And right now, today, if you do my power play, you have me in your back pocket for 14 frickin' days. Usually it's 7 days. But because next week is my live event where I have my power play live 6 times out of the year, and it's recorded if you can't be on at 1 p.m. Eastern, you get me starting today and all through next week. I put you in an app that is designed and configured to only you. Your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, the fact that you're a male or a female. There will be no meal plan. There will be no giving up food, no giving up desserts, no giving up alcohol. You'll learn by doing. I will voice note you every night and you're going to have my personal phone number on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, I'm not interested. I'm going to continue throwing spaghetti at the wall and pray that it sticks or buying meal plans that teach me nothing. and 10 being show me the frickin' way. I came across this morning's episode for a reason. I want to be a part of Power Play. I want to start today. I'm ready to start dropping 2 to 3 pounds every week. Show me the frickin' way. You'll drop a 10 in the comment section. And I'm telling you right now, this whopping one-time fee of $67, no contract, no subscription, no catch, it's going up to $197. Why wouldn't you snag it for $67? If you come in for this next 14 days and you put your macros in an app and they're balanced, I'll give you your money back. They won't be balanced. This is why you're not losing weight. I know you've tried everything. You've never had a Michelle Churchill Dworak in your back pocket. Trainers hate me. Nutritionists hate me because instead of giving you a meal plan, I teach you. You can lose weight while eating cake at the wedding. You can lose weight in the summer months while still having seltzers with all of your best friends. So if you drop to 10, Kayla, Lisa, Tiffany, Brittany, Michaela, you're going to go right here to thebreakfastshow.net. You're going to see Power Play. Listen, I'm going to send you my 10-minute abs workout that I just got done doing this morning. I'm going to send you me at Costco and Kroger. I videotaped myself grocery shopping with a list. You're going to be a part of my live event next week. And if you can't be on live for 5 days in a row, you get the recording. You're going to get the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs for life today when you get your Power Play ticket. There is no catch. The catch is the $67 fee is going up to $97. Go get it. What was it, $197 or $167? Okay? If you didn't get my recipe book and you want what it is that I talk about each and every day, the desserts, the breakfast, the lunch, the dinners, the snacks, they all have over 20 grams of protein. Drop book in the comments. That is now available. I've been behind the scenes for a year creating that for you, having fun in the kitchen, making it family friendly. Once you get your Power Play, you will get an email to text message my personal phone number today. I will voice note you every single night. Not only will I be your accountability partner for the next 2 weeks, you'll have clarity. And when you have clarity, you have everything. Okay? So that's for Power Play. For the recipe book, that's called the Power Plate. Okay, put that in the comments. So Power Plate. Okay, the Power Plate is right here, thebreakfastshow.net. It's Power Plate is your recipe book. Power Play is you starting today in an app, biohacking, losing 2 to 3 pounds a week, learning how to track your percentage of macronutrients, protein, fats, and carbs. Okay, guaranteed. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. I don't really know what we're gonna make because I really am low on food. So I'm thinking we're gonna make up the smoothie. We're gonna make a smoothie, which my blender cup is right here. We're gonna add 8 ounces of water. Okay, I'm gonna add about 1 cup of water, 1 cup of ice. The number one thing that we learned is that we must get 20 grams of protein per meal per snack. Okay, we must. That's our number one priority. So I'm gonna grab, oh shoot, my daughter, I'm gonna grab, which I almost just lost, my number one ever, okay, if you're looking for plant-based, right here. Plant-based, no sugar, less than 4 grams of carbs, gluten-free, no soy, non-GMO, organic, doesn't taste like protein, okay? I hear a lot, I used to be the girl who's like, after eating it, I feel like I'm eating protein. Oh, not this, okay? This is the organic Orgain protein powder birthday cake. You can't find these types of flavors anywhere besides online, okay? You won't find any, you can find chocolate vanilla, you can find that at Sam's or Costco, but you'll never find these flavors. My favorite in the whole world is the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, 100%, okay? 2 scoops is 140 calories with 21 grams of protein. Pretty amazing, right? This is the birthday cake. If you want 15% off and you want to save your time, energy, your money, and your gas, drop a link in the comments. The best flavor is Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup. They give you 100+ recipes. I make bread, I've made cake, I make cupcakes, I make muffin, French toast, waffles, you name it, ice cream, smoothies. I make it with this. There's 100+ recipes. All your favorite foods you can still have. I'm telling you right now, no bake cookies. Oh my God. Get the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, the birthday cake, or the Fruity Pebbles. Okay? For that, I linked it here because the comments will disappear. I see you're looking for my 60-second quiz for free. It's under michellesquiz.com. You got to put it in your web browser. michellesquiz.com. So MICHELLES quiz.com, no spaces, no apostrophe. Thebreakfastshow.net, that Orgain is there. There's a code. Every time you use that code, you get 15% off. Okay? That's where you'll find it. I also have my creatine from there. You know me. My background is researching. A lot of people ask, do you use creatine? I didn't for a long time. I didn't have enough information. I didn't have enough information at all. And once I got the information I needed and I saw the research, I listened to the Audible books on it, I made a decision, okay, I need this. And so I decided to do it. And I'll actually put this inside of there. It's 10 grams of protein and it's 40 calories. I get it from there as well. So feel free to shop that. Women aren't going to get big and bulky. Okay? You're going to decrease your body fat percentage, your body composition. I'd love to know if you can guess in the comments my weight. Okay? I'd love to know in the comments if you can guess my weight. I am 5'7". You're not going to hurt my feelings, I promise. 5'7" if you can guess my weight. Okay? So we're going to grab that creatine. We're at right now 10 grams of protein plus 1 scoop is going to put us at 20. So we're at 20 grams of protein. I've reached my threshold, but listen to this. Listen, I have to now prioritize my fruits and my veggies. It's not 1:30. Who wants to guess? So you want to know what you can add to this and you'll never taste and you're going to probably like laugh? Spinach, pineapple, berries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, mango, spinach. What do you want to add to this? Another little trip with your water? Add blackberries, add blueberries, add raspberries. I'm 151. Add strawberries. Okay? Put it in the bottom of your water. 151. 18% body fat percentage. Don't go by the scale, right? I wanted to weigh 135. Do you think I can lose 16 pounds? Why do you care about a scale? Okay? Just like the research that I've done, if you follow me for over 90 days, can you envision Audible books, research, library, nerd? I'm a group certified fitness instructor. I'm very particular about what it is that I put in my body. But when I woke up and I was using like a 3-in-1 gut system, you got to have your prebiotic, you got to have your probiotic, you got to have the postbiotic prior to eating, while eating, after eating. Don't waste your time. Number 2, make sure you're fertilizing your metabolism with what? Multiple plants. There's multiple plants that fertilize your metabolism. Fiber. There's a certain type of fiber that increases the GLP-1 hormone in your body. The shot tricks your brain. This increases it. And number 4, the water-soluble vitamin. Hello. A mimicking exercise effect. You need 2 ingredients, and you need them both together. And if you don't get it in the form of a microbead, you are not going to absorb anything. Why? A microbead makes it so that it will not combust until it makes its way through your GI tract for higher absorption. This right here, all those things I just mentioned, is in this microbead that I take right when I wake up and I do not eat until 30 minutes after. It's replaced all of it. It's an amino chain peptide. This is biohacking. This is next generation. It's called Body, also known as Bikini in a Bottle. It's got 2 ingredients, SLUP, SLUPP 332, amino 5-in-1. When I did the research on these 2 ingredients and I put it together, I said, why didn't I have this yesterday? It has an exercise mimicking effect on a cellular level. If you have not gotten your Bikini in a Bottle or your Body, it's called Body, drop a 1 in the comments section. If you want additional information, there's a video that explains it better than me. Drop a star. If you could care frickin' less, Mail me my body bikini in a bottle right freaking now. It's back in stock. I want it. I want my hands on it. Drop 2 stars in the comments section. Yes, it's back. Yes, you can get it. Okay? You take 1 a day. That is it. It replaced 4 things I was putting in my mouth and has a higher absorption rate than what it is that I was using. So here's what I need you to do. I need you, it's called Bikini. It's a cellular mitochondrial metabolic reset. 99.9% pure research quality peptides. Wow. I'll tell you right now, the positive changes in the messages that are coming in. Why didn't people have it yesterday? And you can't say you've ever tried it. This is next generation biohacking. I don't care what supplements you've used in your past, you haven't had this. It's 30 days money back guaranteed. Okay? If you want additional information, you have to message me. Okay? Body info. This is my Instagram account. This is my Facebook account. Why? It's going to disappear. The comments disappear. So Instagram, Facebook. Okay? Just say body, video, body, info. If you want to go get it, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, is it sold? I just got an alert. Is it sold out? Please, dear gosh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so right here, thebreakfastshow.net, if you want to go get it, it's going to lead you to this prompt right here. Okay, click the 3 lines right here at the top. Thebreakfastshow.net, put it in your web browser, like run. Thebreakfastshow.net, there's 3 lines at the top. Okay, a drop down box. Right here it says Nueva, and then you will see Nueva Body and Beauty. Okay, it tells you, do you want to do it as a customer? Do you want to do it as a retailer? Are you a retail store that you want to become one, or a customer? You hit customer. If you get the 3-month supply, just so you know, you're getting a 4-month supply. If you get the 3-month supply, which I did, you're getting a 4-month supply. You're also getting an entire carton of Nueva Nitro. Do you know what this is? This is hydrogen water. Do you know Gary Brecka, 3 million plus followers? You mix this in your water and shake it. It activates to yellow. It's nitric oxide. Your blood. You tell me and you take this and tell me that you can't walk into a gym and crush a workout. Instant amazingness. Your blood starts flowing. You have clarity. You can see more clearly. Performance, recovery, faster weight loss. You get this as well with only the 3-month supply. That's it. The other one is sold out. So if you get the body 3-month supply, you're actually getting 4 months, and you're actually getting this with it. If you can't afford it, you need to let me know. There's a payment plan option. And if you can't afford $4 a day, $4 a day to replace a full gut system, a fertilizer to your metabolism, a mimicking exercise effect on a cellular freaking level, and an insoluble and soluble fiber to increase the GLP-1 hormone in your body. The GLP shot tricks your brain. This peptide mimics the peptides in your body. It mimics the amino chains in your body. This is a way to biohack at a cellular level. So if you want it, you have to drop 2 stars. More information, short video, 1 star in the comments. The comments will disappear. Okay, let's go back. So my Instagram is right here. You would message me, video, body. Facebook, video, body. If you want to go get it, Kenny, you would go to thebreakfastshow.net. You'll see the 3 lines in the corner, drop down menu, Nueva. It's called Body, also known as Bikini in a Bottle. There's a social retailer. Are you a retailer where you want to be able to share your link and code and be able to earn up to 40% commission? Or do you want to be a customer? You choose, it's the same price. Okay? I can teach you how to literally share your code and have it flying off shelves, because right now this can barely even keep in stock. And it's in 190 plus countries. Okay? You'll see it. Once you check out, you have to message me. Instagram or Facebook, Next Steps in VIP. So what are you going to put in the comments? What are you going to Instagram or Facebook message me if you purchase your body? Next Steps in VIP. You get my fat loss course, private VIP accountability group as well. Okay? And my fat loss course, and you'll have a private VIP accountability group with me that I'm going to get you set up on. I'm not looking at orders. I am so busy taking care of and over serving and over delivering. If you order, I'm not like, oh, Kenny ordered. Okay. So we have 20 grams of protein. We're putting a cup of spinach. You will not taste it inside of this smoothie. You will not taste it. I highly recommend getting spinach. If you get raw spinach and it goes bad, freeze it. You'll be blown away. Take 2 cups, put it in a pan, spray it with something, add sea salt, let it go down into a mushy spinach form. You will love it. Add it to your beef tacos, right? My recipe book has a lot of these fun things to help add fruits and veggies. I'm sure you have it, but if you don't, make sure in the comments you drop, okay? Make sure in the comments you drop it and let me know, saying recipe or book or whatever it is. So 1 cup is getting out of the way right off the bat, okay? If I can, I'm gonna squeeze 2 cups in here. I wanna get this out of the way. I'm making it a priority. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
Okay, so if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop the biggest smiley face ever in the comments. Drop it. This is a Ceylon cinnamon. You do want to make sure that it's not regular cinnamon. After all the Audible books that I've listened to, regular cinnamon actually will elevate kidney levels over time. Ceylon cinnamon will not. You want 2 pinches every day. I get it from Amazon. Drop a link in the comments. I'm more than happy to share it with you. I like that Amazon ships it the next morning and I don't have to worry about going to the market and trying to find it, because when I do go to the market to find something, I usually leave without it and with something else. It's very weird. So we added Ceylon cinnamon. We're going to add a certain type of nut butter to this, okay? But we have to be careful, right? Our nut butters are, if I look at the back of my calories in my peanut butter, it's 180 calories. If I cover the last number of 180, what am I left with? You have to tell me in the comments, 180, what am I left with? If I cover the last number of the calories, 18. If I go to protein, there's only 5. I would never have 2 tablespoons, I would do 1. Did you know the first ingredient listed in anything that you put in your mouth is what you find the most of? Run and grab something. Tell me the ingredient list. Okay, WL Mart, it's right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has it underneath my Amazon finds. You won't miss it, okay? It's under Amazon finds. You'll see the Octonut Creamy Cashew Butter, 1 ingredient, cashews. The Ceylon Cinnamon you will also see. It's right here at thebreakfastshow.net, okay? So, listen to this. The first ingredient listed in anything that you eat, anything, it's what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. My frickin' peanut butter. I'm listening to this in Audible when I find this out. I go to my peanut butter that's laying on the counter. First ingredient is sugar. What the frick? The last ingredient is peanuts. There's like 8 ingredients in my peanut butter. That same shelf had one with 1 ingredient, which is peanuts only. That same shelf. Be careful, okay? Drop a heart in the comments if you just learned something new. And if I'm like late to the bus, I had no clue that the ingredient list was alphabetized, whatever that word is, by having the most to the least in any way, shape, or form. So you got to tell me in the comments, okay? C-Star, you learned something new, right? I love it. And you gave me a glitter badge. Oh, love it. Okay, so we're going to add that to this. You want peanuts and sea salt, almonds and sea salt is fine. That is it. Okay. So make sure you realize that 1 tablespoon is 1 tablespoon. If I go and I pour on my food, okay, and it's heaping over, guess what's going to happen? Food is energy. If you're putting too much of a good thing in your body, even though it's a nut butter, guess what happens? This is not a tablespoon. Did you know how many foods, so much of a good thing like avocados and nuts and cashews and almonds, are actually causing heart disease? It can't be heaped over the bottom end. It can't be heaped over the top. A tablespoon is a freaking tablespoon, right? So we have to be very careful and aware of that, okay? So when we're done, if you want to scrape it off and you want to put it in here, you can. Whatever you do, food is energy. You put too much in and it's supposed to be heart healthy, it's doing the opposite, okay? Let me show you something. I used to be the girl, swear to gosh, I'm embarrassed to tell you this. Are you ready? Look at this. I used to be the girl who used to have this in my car every day. This was like in my little glove box, okay? It'd last me about 3 days. Alexa, what's 220 times 11?
220 times 11 is 2,420.
Just in nuts. There's 3 grams of protein in 1/4 of a cup with 220 calories. I'd have to have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 7 times 1,400 calories to get 20 to 30 grams of protein. Let me show you 1/4 of a cup. Yikes. This is 1/4 of a cup. Drop a heart in the comments if you think that you might be eating too much of a good thing, because now all your dreams are about to come true. Now you're no longer going to think about food chatter all the time. I'm telling you right now, it's going to blow your freaking mind. You're going to feel absolutely freaking incredible. So incredible, you're not even going to freaking know what to do with yourself. Okay? You were deficit in protein. You were deficit in water. Now we know all the answers. Okay? So, what else are we going to add to this? We've got our nut butter. We've got our spinach. We've got our cinnamon. We've got our creatine. We've got our protein powder. We've got 20 grams of protein. Okay? We actually have like 24 grams of protein. We can add whatever we want. Should we add something else? Tell me in the comments. What should we add? What do you think would taste good? Okay? We blend it all up with a blender, which, tell me this isn't amazing. This blender right here, literally, I blend it up and I drive with it in the car. When I want to drink it, I take the lid off and I drink it. It's so compact and easy to clean, and it's not huge. Drop a link in the comments. Right now, today, it's like less than $50 on Amazon. You can have it by tomorrow morning and you can start making. I have an ice cream pudding that I make with this. It will literally blow your mind. An ice cream pudding. It's like thick. Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna blend it up. Okay. And here we go. We're all set. We eat it. So why? If you can correlate that you burn 30% more calories eating protein, that's why. Number 2, it's how you improve muscle tone. At 30, you're losing a minimum of 2% annually of your muscle tone. Who cares about your muscle? But what about your bone marrow? What about your bones? What about your bone strength? Right? So that matters. Number 3, it's how the body goes through feelings of satiety. When there's a lot of food chatter, when there's constant eating of a meal and like an hour later you're starving, you're usually deficit in protein and water. So that's why for your protein. It's half of your weight in ounces of water. The term liposuction. If I gave you free liposuction, would you go get it? Would you? That term came from lipolysis, which is how your body burns fat for free. It needs half of your weight in ounces of water every day. It now burns fat for free. Literally. Do you have a timer on? Did you put a 90-minute timer on? Are you going to repeat that all day long? All those things matter, because if you're doing just one thing and you're not doing all of them, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, right? So we talked about that. We talked about water, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor, and 6 cups total of fruits and vegetables, okay? Any questions, drop them in the comments. I will have this on my stories. If you didn't get, okay, the recipe book, make sure you drop recipe. If you didn't get the michellesquiz.com to figure out in 60 seconds, it's a 60-second quiz. It's free. Drop quiz. Your David bar, within 30 minutes of waking up, 30 grams of protein. Drop David. The Orgain plant-based protein powder that does not taste like protein powder. Drop powder. The Ceylon cinnamon, the creamy cashew octonut butter, drop it. If you didn't get your bikini in a bottle, amino chain peptide that is back in stock, drop peptide or drop bikini in a bottle in the comment section, okay? Just so you are aware, okay? Hold on. October 1st. Oh wow, my husband just booked us a trip for October. We usually stay somewhere for $2,600 and we got it for $995. If you're not a part of a travel club, I'm a cheer mom. If you travel more than 4 nights out of the year, drop a 1. If you travel more than 4 nights out of the year, drop a 1. And you're not, I used to be Travelocity Orbitz, right? This is 110% price match guaranteed. White glove concierge service. Everything speaks the language you speak. You get to choose, literally. It's not hard to understand them. Every 12 months, Jeff and I get to go on a trip. We get 5,000 credits to thousands of resorts to choose from, or a 4-night, 5-day cruise for both of us. Thousands to choose from, just by being a part of the club. You can cancel anytime. There is no contract. There is no catch. You can use the free trip that you earn every 12 months. You keep earning it within 18 months. So you don't have to use it that same month. There is no catch. Drop travel in the comments. Your first month is $200. Each month after that is $39. Hello? That's less than $500 a freaking year, and you get 70% off your travel. You're talking timeshares, no fees, condos, hotels. Like I'm a freaking cheer mom, and I'm saving so much money by booking these hotels. And it's 110% price match guaranteed. Drop a star in the comments if you want additional information on the travel club. Drop 2 stars if you could care